Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go. So, for today's video, let's go ahead and discuss one more modal verb that we have. So, which is have to. But to correct it, actually have to is not considered as a modal verb. In fact, it is just considered because of its grammatical function, just like a modal verb. But anyways, let's go ahead and discuss more of this one. So have to is used to express certainty, necessity, and obligation. So it's just simple as that. So if you notice, so many of our modal verbs actually have almost the same usages. Okay, that's why we can just use them interchangeably for certain situations. So, example sentences that we have here: this answer has to be correct. I'm certain. So, this is about certainty. I'm sure. Next one, the soup has to be stirred continuously to prevent burning. This is necessity. It's a must. We need to do it. Okay. Next one, they have to leave early. This is an obligation or part of their duty. Okay. So once again, there are three main situations where we use have to. It is for certainty. Okay. We also use it for necessity. All right. And also, we use it for obligation. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and understand more of our modal verb have to here. So, as you can see, we have here the present, past, and future as well. Okay, for both positive and negative forms. So, the first one that we are discussing is using have to for certainty when we are sure about something. Okay, for the present form, we have that has to be Jerry, I'm sure. They said he was tall with bright red hair. Okay, so you're describing the person. That's why you're showing or telling that you are sure. That has to be Jerry. Okay, now for the past, we have here that has to have been. Okay, so to have been, so this is like a perfect infinitive. To plus have been, the right restaurant. That has to have been the right restaurant. There were no other restaurants on the street. So you are very sure about it. Okay, now certainty for the future, of course, we cannot be very certain about the future. That's why we don't really use have to for the future tense. Now, for negative, we have to shift to must, okay, and make it must not for the present tense, okay? That must not be Jerry, okay? They said he has blonde hair, not red hair. So I'm sure he's not that. So that must not be Jerry. Okay. Number two, okay, must not have been. Okay, that must not have been the right restaurant. So I'm sure it's not that. Okay, so I guess there was another around there somewhere. Okay, and for the future, it is actually none. So as you can see here, we use must, okay, and have got to, okay, as replacement.
Now, for have to, talking about necessity, okay? First, she has to read 4 books for this literature class. So it's like a must. You need to do it. Okay, for the past, she had to finish the first book before the midterm. This is for necessity. And for the future, she will have to finish the other books before the final exam. Okay, so you can see here, we just use have to, but with the present, past, and future tenses. Okay, for negative, you just use doesn't, didn't, and won't. Have to, didn't have to, and doesn't have to. Okay, so in replacement, you can also use must, okay, to talk about them more. All right, so remember, don't have to versus must not. Don't have to, as previously discussed, suggests that someone is not required to do something, but they can do it if they want to. But when we use must not, suggests that you are prohibited from doing it. So you definitely should not, okay, must not do it. Okay, example, you must not eat that. It is forbidden. It is not allowed. Okay. Next, you don't have to eat that. You can if you want to, but it's not necessary. All right?
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal, and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.